Have you ever wondered how meaning is constructed in art, literature, and everyday life? Isn't it intriguing to imagine that words are related to cultural evolution? They mean more than we know often.
Today, we're diving into structuralism, a revolutionary intellectual movement that changed our thinking about culture, language, and storytelling. This short video is for English literature students. More than a theory, structuralism is an intellectual movement that emerged in France during the 1960s. It suggests that human activities, from language to art, aren't natural but constructed. This approach transforms how we view culture, emphasizing the structures underlying human thought and behavior. In short, structuralists believe that everything we witness exists within a structure.
For structuralists, meaning is man-made, arbitrary, and shaped by systems of difference. Think of a language. A word only gains meaning by being different from other words. The same applies to broader cultural practices. Look at the example below. We know it is a dog only because it is not a cat, rat, or cow. Therefore, structuralists believe that we know things as they are only because we know things they are not. We know night because we know the day. We know Sunday because we know other days in the week. We know the strong because we know the weak. We know a girl because we know a boy. In short, structuralism believes that meaning is derived not from individual elements, but from a structure of various things, values, ideas, and a well-defined system. Structuralism focuses on studying literariness, the qualities that define literature, rather than individual works. It aims to uncover the universal rules behind creativity and communication. This leads us to three main analytical models. Theory of literature. Structuralists like Roman Jakobson searched for patterns that separate literary from non-literary texts, such as repetition and equivalence analysis of verse. For example, Jakobson and Lévi-Strauss analyzed Baudelaire's poem Les Chats, transforming it into a beautifully patterned formal object. Narrative structure analysis. Inspired by Vladimir Propp's work on folk tales, this model examines storytelling like a sentence, focusing on recurring characters and plot functions. The heart of structuralism lies in its central thesis. Meaning is not inherent in individual elements, but emerges from the system of relationships between them. For example, many stories rely on binary oppositions, such as hero versus villain or chaos versus order, to create meaning. These patterns, not individual characters or events, genuinely matter. Structuralism wouldn't exist without its pioneers. Here are some of the most influential figures. Ferdinand de Saussure, the Swiss linguist who laid the groundwork for structuralism with his theories on signs and semiotics. Roman Jakobson, a scholar who applied structuralism to poetry, focusing on linguistic patterns. Claude Lévi-Strauss, an anthropologist who decoded myths and kinship systems through structural analysis. Vladimir Propp, known for his groundbreaking work on recurring motifs in Russian fairy tales. Roland Barthes, Tzvetan Todorov, and Gerard Genette. These literary theorists expanded structuralist ideas into the realms of narrative, culture, and discourse. While structuralism thrived in France, it faced mixed reactions globally. In Anglo-American circles, it met hostility. However, in France, critics engaged with its limitations, paving the way for post-structuralism. Post-structuralists acknowledged the constructed nature of meaning, but challenged the stability of structures. They shifted focus to the roles of the reader, author, and discourse in shaping interpretation. So why does structuralism matter? It gives us tools to see the hidden frameworks behind the art, stories, and ideas we encounter daily. It teaches us that meaning isn't fixed but arises from systems of relationships. In short, structuralism is a lens through which one can view the world with greater depth and understanding. Now that we have explored the fascinating world of structuralism, let's look at some must-read books to deepen your understanding. These works are perfect for students, researchers, and anyone curious about the foundations of structuralist thought. First up is Ferdinand de Saussure's course in general linguistics. This groundbreaking text laid the foundation for structuralism by introducing concepts like the signifier and signified and the idea of language as a system of differences. It's essential for anyone starting their journey into structuralist theory. Claude Lévi-Strauss's Morphology series is another classic. While rooted in anthropology, these books reveal how structuralism can decode myths by uncovering their universal structures. Start with the raw and the cooked to see structuralism in action. Morphology of the Folktale by Vladimir Propp is a must-read for those interested in narrative structure. Propp's analysis of Russian fairy tales identifies recurring character types and plot functions, offering a clear example of structuralist methodology. In Elements of Semiology, Roland Barthes builds on Saussure's work, applying structuralist principles to broader cultural phenomena like fashion and media. This book is an accessible entry point into semiotics and cultural studies. Jonathan Culler's structuralist poetics is perfect for literature enthusiasts. This book explains how structuralism reshapes our understanding of literary theory, focusing on how texts create meaning through systems of relationships. Edith Kurzweil's The Age of Structuralism explores the contributions of 7 writers who either built on or responded to Claude Lévi-Strauss's ideas. The work provides a broad overview of structuralist thought and its evolution through these key figures.
If you're new to structuralism and post-structuralism, Structuralism and Post-Structuralism for Beginners by Dan Palmer is an excellent starting point. This illustrated guide takes you through the foundational theories of Saussure, Lévi-Strauss, Barthes, Althusser, Lacan, and Derrida, tracing the evolution from structuralist order to post-structuralist critique. With accessible language and engaging visuals, the book explores critical ideas like language's nature, myth's structure, and the postmodern fascination with the disappearance of the individual. This book makes complex theories understandable and exciting for students, researchers, and curious minds.
Each of these books offers unique insights into structuralism and its applications. Whether you're delving into linguistics, anthropology, or literature, these texts will equip you with the tools to uncover the hidden structures of meaning. Happy reading! Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more exciting explorations into literary and cultural theory. Let us know in the comments which concept you'd like us to unpack next.